Well, the headline right now is that I hate my facelift and I'm really I'm furious at my doctor, Stephen Levine, which couldn't be further from the truth.
Kris Jenner is setting the record straight. During the April 29th episode of Khloe Kardashian's Khloe in Wonderland podcast, the momager shut down rumors that she's unhappy with her facelift and the doctor who did the procedure, Stephen Levine.
Like, for example, lately, it's this headline about my facelift, which is really, truly driving me crazy
Which part?
because,
And what's the headline?
well, the headline right now is that I hate my facelift and I'm really I'm furious at my doctor, Stephen Levine, which couldn't be further from the truth. It's a flat out lie. I love my facelift. I adore my doctor. I'm obsessed with him.
You
One
are.
of the most talented, amazing men I've ever met, and somebody who really put his heart and soul into what he did for me and what he does for any other patient that he has. He's the nicest man in
The
the world
nicest man.
with
He
the
really
biggest
is.
heart. And he's so smart and so meticulous. He's an artist.
Kris continued to praise Dr. Levine before sharing how much attention her procedure received, with many people speculating what she had done and why she eventually asked Dr. Levine if she could publicly reveal his name.
I never in a million years was going to talk about doing a facelift. I didn't bring this to anybody's attention. I didn't post a picture and say, "Oh my God, guys, look at my facelift. Don't I look great?" I was minding my own business. I flew to Paris. I went to Lauren Sanchez's wedding shower, was having the time of my life.
And you looked so beautiful.
Thank you. But then all of a sudden, the media started posting all these pictures of me going, "Oh my gosh, look at her jawline, look at her neck, look at her this, look at her that." And it became sort of this crazy, obsessive thing where every single person was posting about it, talking about it. There were doctors that I've never met before in my life that were putting my face up on a screen with like a pointer going, and this is what she had done, and this is what she had done. One by one, there were several people that started to take credit for the work, kind of in a, like, oh, I might have done that or I might not have.
Right.
And it was kind of interesting.
The
And so I
HIPAA
called,
law of it all.
right. And I called Steven and I said, "Hey, this is getting so much attention and it's really out of hand. And I'd like to just say your name. How do you feel about that?" And he said, "Well, I'm cool with it. Why don't we just create a password?" I think I told you this before, that if somebody calls, and because of this referral, that I'll know that it's from you and we'll create a password. So we did.
The mom of 6 went on to explain why the rumors took a toll on her despite having thick skin.
I'm upset that people are calling out saying I'm furious with my doctor. I'm blaming him for this facelift that completely fell apart, which no and no. The only reason to even bring it up or say anything about it is because it's really hurting someone else. Like, I can take what people say. I have pretty thick skin and I don't really need to talk about, you know, uh, this issue at all, except for the fact that it
That's
really
someone's
does.
livelihood.
Someone else is involved, and I love him, and I think he's a genius.
Kris also revealed a moment with Oprah amid all the media frenzy.
It's funny because
It's
I
okay.
ran into Oprah,
Oh, name drop over here,
and
please.
yeah, and Oprah had said something to me that was
Hi,
so
Oprah.
interesting. She said, "How does it feel?" We were at a barbecue, and she said,
Chic.
at
What were you
Lauren's
wearing?
house.
Oh my
And she
gosh.
said, "How does it feel to have all this real positive energy out there about your face?" Because it was right, when everybody was going crazy over the face. And I said, "Gosh, you know what? It feels really good. Nobody's ever asked me just like that." And she was like, "Well, you look great and, this and that." But she said, "But how does it feel?" And I said, "Finally, some positive energy." Because, they're
Who
always,
doesn't like anything positive? I get
it
that.
makes you feel good. But at the same time, it's not something that I was out there asking for.
Correct. But I also think it's really disgusting for any of us to talk negatively about anyone's face, body, hair, any of that. Let's all the positive stuff. That's what we should be doing to one another, is building people up, having them feel good.
Plus, the mother-daughter duo had a message to critics before Kris noted that everyone can have a bad photo from time to time.
At this
All these
age,
people.
but what somebody
Them.
thinks
Say it.
about
Them.
them,
Gum.
them,
Gum.
them.
Gum.
Yeah,
Gum. You
yeah.
said it better. I said
Listen,
them. You
we're
said
all
gum.
just trying to get by out here and, to live a
And
life
some get
that's
by a little
meaningful.
cuter than others.
That's right.
Hey, Kris Jenner.
That's right.
But people are talking about you, and that's like, you have to also turn it. Like, these people wouldn't be talking about me, bad or good, if I wasn't drawing a lot of attention to them, if I
Mhm.
wasn't returning in views or clicks. Like, just remember the power you hold, even though it's f***ed up and annoying. People are doing it because they wouldn't know about these doctors otherwise.
We have been doing this for 20 years. So I'm no stranger to the criticism about anything, what I
Mhm.
wear, what I say, the family. Obviously, I have thick skin and can handle just about anything. Like everyone has a bad photo once in a while or a bad outfit or they're not looking their best. But you don't need somebody to tell you look like,
Yeah, we know.
that's not
Nice.
well, it's not good for anybody's mental health.